Hey, what's up traders? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the last video, I explained to you all on my new challenge account after losing the last one. I was actually up 6% in the last challenge account I got, but I lost it all due to some mistake I made. I shared all the mistakes I made that cost me to lose the account in the last video. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and learn from my mistake. So in this video, the aim of this particular content is just to journal how I approach prop firm trading. And I shared with you all the new account I got in the last video, and I promised you I was going to journal most of my trade. I was going to journal all my trades execution. So the aim of this content is just to be updating you or creating a weekly content on the updates on my probe firm journey on how the trades execution, and I'm going to try everything possible to journal using a video that is recording my trades execution from the entry to the exit. Although in this particular video today I was able to record 2 of my video execution, and the remaining 2 I was actually busy on that day and I had to just take a screenshot of it. But at the end of the video you are going to see an evidence of it that I actually executed these trades on the probe firm challenge account. So without wasting much time, let's move into the first trade execution I had on this account. So this is the first trade execution I had on this particular account, and this was the day I got the account. On the 18th of June, this was the day I got the account. So this was the first trade. When I saw this setup, I was confident in shorting Euro USD on this particular account. So I'm going to be playing this and explaining what actually happened. Now this is me on the chart. I had to fast forward everything so that the video won't be long. So I was looking at this particular inversion fair value gap for a short, and I was waiting for price to close below it before I went short on this account. So this is me still waiting. I am not in this trade right now. I'm still waiting for price to close below it. Look at how price was forming resistance. Okay, now we had a close below it. So this was actually fast. This particular tap into this was really fast. So I was not able to enter on this particular trade from the low from the low of the inversion fair value gap. So I actually entered the trade late on this particular candle because this was really fast. So I entered this trade around this level, not from the main level I was supposed to be in the trade from. So this was the level I was looking to take partial and break even. I had that level to take partial and break even. Now immediately price got to this level, although I entered late on this particular trade, but I had to still follow my rule and take out my risks because this is a possible level that price might reverse from and run this particular buy side liquidity that is resting above this level. So I raised my stop loss back. I brought my stop loss to the entry level, and since it was not really in good profit, I did not take any partial from this particular trade. The only partial I took was just little to cover the commission. That is, if price should return to my entry, that particular partial will be enough to cover my commission and not put me in negative. That is how I trade. So this was price reacting from this particular fair value gap I marked as a level to break even. So we got a push lower one more time. This is price within that fair value gap. Now we're having this retracement higher. Don't forget my stop loss was around this particular level. I'm not having my risks at this level again. Now this particular candle took me out of this trade. It cleared me out of this trade because I entered late on the trade. This candle was very fast, so I wasn't able to enter at this point here. So this was a level I was having my break even on because that was the level I entered the trade. So this, including the spread, was able to take me out of this trade. But price, let's watch if price will really get to my initial entry point that I missed. So that this was actually the high of the candle. This was the only high that price formed. So this high that price formed that cleared me out of the trade was the high that price formed before running into my target. So it actually cleared me out using this I and run to my target. So the first trade I had on the account was a break-even trade, just little partial that covered my commission on the trade. So it was a break-even trade, although it ran to my end to my take profits, but it cleared me out and in break-even before doing that. So with that being said, I'll be moving into the second trade execution I had on this particular account. On that same day, being the 18th of June, I was trading the New York section and I got a long setup on Euro USD again. So this was the long setup I had on Euro USD, and my constant target of 1 to 2 are risking 1% on this particular account. I entered the long from this inversion fair value gap. When I saw price closing above this particular inversion fair value gap, I entered my long setup. Now I'm going to be playing this particular trade execution, and I'll try to explain the reason why I entered this. So this is me setting price. Already I entered immediately, price tapped into this particular inversion. Immediately at this point, I entered this long here, and I was looking to take out partial and break even at this particular point. Now this particular day was actually FOMC day also. This was FOMC day. So I was really careful in the way I was really aggressive with my risk management, that is breaking even and taking partial on this particular day. So I'm currently in this trade right now, and let's see how it played out. So price created a little retracement back. Now this is me explaining to someone. I had someone with me trading on this particular day. I was explaining how I trade to the person. So this was the inversion fair value gap that I was looking at that made me to execute on that particular trade on the 1 hour time frame. This is me explaining to the person. Now price is creating a little retracement back into that level, and we got this sharp rejection from it back, and we're in drawdown right now in this particular trade. Price took out this low, and now we are moving up. Came back little into this fair value gap, and this fair value is providing support. Now at this point, I was targeting 1 to 2 RR. This was supposed to be my final target. This was supposed to be my final target on this trade, and this buy stop was also a level I was looking at for full TP if I'm to hold this particular trade. But being FOMC day, when price ran this particular level I marked as my break even and partial points, I had to close out on the trade, and I was satisfied with it. I was satisfied with it. So I closed out on this trade at 1% profit because I risked 1% on this particular trade. Getting to this point, I was up 1 point something percent profits. So I closed out on this particular trade at this point without holding to my target. But price actually ran to my targets, created a little bit of drawdown again, then ran to my profit targets, and this is it. This is price running to my target after closing around this level at 1%. So it was not still a bad trade. This was the day I got the account, and being up 1% on the same day I got the account, I was satisfied by it, and this is it. Now the third trade execution I actually had on this particular account was not in video format. It was actually in screenshot, and the reason was because I had visitors with me on that particular trade. So I was trying to trade on my account and while I was attending to my visitors. So all I did was just to take a screenshot of it, and I updated everyone on the Telegram with the trade execution. I'll be leaving the link to the Telegram in the comment section also. So if you wish to join the Telegram community, you can join, as I'll be posting my trade execution on the Telegram community. So I had a screenshot of it, and these are the trades I had. I had two long setup. I had too long setup on this particular day, which was Friday. On Thursday, I did not execute on that particular account. And the reason was because I wasn't really interested in price action on this particular day. I wasn't interested in the price action because it was a bank holiday. That day, that particular day was a US bank holiday. So I ignored all price action. I don't execute on my life account or Profirm account on this particular day. So these were the 4 trades I had on this account. So in summary, we are up 2.5% within the first week of getting our 5K account. Don't forget, the aim of this particular journey is to be funded 200K before the end of the year. I know we have 6 months remaining to end the year, but trust me, this journey, I'm going to journal everything. I'm looking to get funded up 200K account before the end of the year. So join me, subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification bell, and watch us grow together. Thank you and God bless.